What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another video. And the story begins on 42nd Street, 8th Avenue, New York City, where I'm beginning my morning commute. And I just wanted to see how the flow of this bike path on 8th Ave is going because they're making some upgrades. What's up, girl? Good morning to you. Can I get a sip of that latte to start my day? And she's like, whatever. But we did make eye contact. I don't want to mow her down because she's too busy with her head dug down in that phone. And the weather was phenomenal this morning. Well, this was the other day, but the weather was fantastic. And here we go. And we have this Lance Armstrong wannabe come shooting up on my right, riding his bike like the Wicked Witch of the West, full sending down the bike path. You can see the lovely shrubs and bushes off to the left there, and the old bike path sponsored by Martha Stewart. But so far, I like what they're doing with this bike path. It seems to be a little bit safer how they have it set up. In certain sections of 8th Avenue, it's only 2 lanes. Now, 8th Avenue, even where I'm riding now, used to be 4 lanes, but now they condensed it down to 2. You have the bike lane upgrade taking up one of the lanes. You can see where the cars are parked to the right, and then they have 2 lanes for the traffic to flow. Now, what happens is where the cars are parked, look at this right here. See, I make eye contact, I put my hand up, give him the thumbs up, make sure he can see, and then I keep on going. That's the dangerous part about riding in these bike lanes. But now you can see where these cars are parked off to the right here, and then when you can make a left turn, there's no parking, obviously. Big shout out to engine number 54, keeping the city safe. Big respect to the firefighters of New York City. And we got the shoe cam going right here. What do we got? We got some Skechers, we got some New Balance. And got the scooter crew right here. But overall, I like the upgrades of the bike path and what they're doing. Now, the further you go up, it's going to veer right back into where the old bike path is. But honestly, I prefer riding with the flow of traffic. It just feels so much safer to me because there's a lot of stuff going on when you're in the bike lane. And it just, I don't know, it just feels a little sketchy sometimes. And anybody that lives in New York City, they will tell you the same thing. It's just safer to ride out in the traffic. But enjoying this day so far. And to have this weather, I think it was like 69 degrees in the morning. And we're in November. So, I mean, the weather is just awesome right now. And you can see this car off to the right, the bumper of it. Again, they drive like the Duke boys. They just want to come power sliding around a turn because they feel they own the road. And now you can see where the bike path, this woman riding the wrong direction. Now this is the original bike path. And you can see the commotion going on. You have people going the wrong way, opening doors. You'll have joggers. Now I think I might have ticked these people off here on the scooters because I'm going a little bit slower. But I'm trying to get my footage for get y'all to go out on the road. But I'll have a woman jogging. You can see her right here. So that's what I'm talking about when you have the bike path too close to the sidewalk. It just really makes for a very unsafe ride in New York City. So now I cut on to 52nd Street. And there is a bike path on this street. You really can't even see where it is, but it's going to be off to the right. And this is what I'm saying in New York City. You have to pick and choose very carefully when you ride in the bike lane and when you don't. And if you look off to the left, see the bike lane symbol? And I don't feel safe. Look, see how you have that car half in the bike lane? That's the stuff that drives me crazy. And then you come up on these barriers where there is no bike lane. So you have to be very just on top of your game when you're riding in New York. You have to know when to be in the bike lane and when not. I choose, honestly, I'd rather not ride in the bike lane. So there you go. And if you live up here, you totally understand what I'm talking about. If you don't live up here, because I get some comments in the videos, or I see other videos where they, try to get on the New York riders for riding out in the traffic, but that's just the safest way to ride. It really, really is the safest way to travel. But what's going through my mind right now the whole time, I'm like, man, I got to get me a suspension wheel. And at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to drop $4,000 on a suspension wheel. I don't. I love what they're doing with the Sherman S. If I can get any suspension wheel right now, that's the one at the top of the list. But I'm looking at what would suit my needs more. You can see me rocking a Tesla V2. I love this freaking wheel. It does the job. I almost considered getting a T3 Tesla from Alien Rides, but they sold out of those things already. Just that extra, 500 watt hour battery would just be insane on this thing. Now my Tesla is modded. I have a 10mm lift with the pedal hangers that I got from EUCU. I have an MMG 2.5 tire upgrade on it and Merlin Fish spike pedal inserts. And I love this thing because it handles like a little mini MSX or something. This thing is a little tank. This was the one that I was in the accident with, and it took a major hit. And I gotta thank Mr. Sammy Pacheco. He's the one that got this thing back up and running. I mean, the inside was all cracked up. The battery, compartment on one of the sides was just cracked all the way down. Sammy Pacheco did a phenomenal job putting it back together. But when I picked the wheel up, it powered up and it balanced. This, I'm telling you, the Tesla, the thing's like a little tank. I love it. But I think right now, the wheel, if I can't get the Sherman S, I would get the T4, or I'll see what the other companies are going to do if they have something that's equivalent to the T4 or something in that same class that's a little bit better. So I'm just going to wait and see what else is going to come out. And now this is the evening portion of my commute, but this is going back down to the bus station. And I'm telling you, man, I love riding in New York, but you just got to be safe. One other thing is I got to get a new camera. I lost a lot of footage today because my camera freezes up. Sometimes it'll go in a slow motion mode. I shot a lot of videos. Like with this camera, man, I've shot over 200 videos on this thing, and I got my money's worth. Maybe more than that. I shot a lot of videos with this camera. But besides that, that is it. I'm going to keep pushing out content. If you made it this far in the video, would you please give the video a thumbs up? It helps out in the algorithm, and sub to the channel. I'm not going to stop, man. I'm enjoying this EUC, this wheel life. It's just an amazing activity. Let's just put it that way. I've met some great people. Big respect to the New York City riders. Big respect to all the PEV riders. I'm telling you, man, I'm having a time of my life. I'm going to add some newer content in here, but I'm always going to be putting up EUC videos. Now, one thing that you're not going to see a lot on my channel, I am not on the review circuit. Like if they do have a demo day, I always try to make the demo days in New York City, but I'm not one of the ones on the list where I receive wheels. So, you'll see videos on my Tesla V2. You'll see me make videos with my RS19 high speed, and you will see videos on my Sherman, right? And, I do the best I can with what I have. I thank the riders that let me ride their wheels and review them. Big shout out to all of y'all that helped me with the channel and, with the rides and demoing your wheels. But I'm going to keep pushing out this content and just enjoy doing it. So remember, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there, but you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei. Hello, good night, and enjoy the rest of the video.
I got a switch in my head. I go from living to dead. You got me seeing all red. Now I'm the reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.
You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side, you will never see me coming. You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E, right in your side, you will never see me
My
coming.
energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he stabs me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place.
You gon' die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-N-I-F-E.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view.
I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time,